Welcome to another episode of Peoples. Mike and Jimmy Peoples. Introduce yourself.
I'm Doug Brady, baby.
I'm Jimmy Peoples. Tell them who you are. Steven. Steven.
You guys.
Steven. We're live, baby.
I think somebody commented.
Can you see that?
I can't see it. Maybe if I'm watching it.
There it is.
It's Nick LaPow from
Nick! That's what I like. I love the future.
Where's your beanie?
All right. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Don't be All right, don't get too wrapped up in it. Yeah, welcome.
There's a little delay. This is amazing.
It's a weird delay. You like the future? You like it? There's a lot of shit going on right now.
I like...
this is like the superheroes learning their power.
You're not going to get popular on Facebook, though.
I don't give a shit. I'm using it. I don't really like it that much.
Because if you want to grow the audience, you got
Doug always into the end goal before he's into the product. He always talks end goal before
you're just learning
YouTube.
I know it's YouTube, but I got kicked off of YouTube.
They kicked you off?
Yeah, they kicked me off.
He gets banned frequently.
I get banned from shit.
And we're wondering now, what did
we do?
What did you do?
I wish they would tell me why, but I don't give a shit. So we're doing this.
They won't upload anymore?
You can't live stream. They're like, we can't let you live. We need to see what you're going to do before you do it.
Holy shit.
No, they were just like, you can't live stream. You can just stream.
That's because of
I was like this close. I was telling people to subscribe and this close to get my real name because you got to have like 100 people. And then they were like, fuck it. I'm not using it. I'm using this until they kick me off.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's really
I think because you said fuck Jews. We were saying fuck Jews the other day.
No, don't say it because then you're going to get kicked off Facebook.
I'm going to get kicked off Facebook. Well, I wasn't serious about it, though.
No, I get it, but
you have to... Jimmy...
Did you feel the pull back?
Hold on.
There's no... That's the code word for changing subject.
But I just want to know, they kicked you off for hate speech. They didn't say. Now I think that's illegal. I think they have to tell you.
They didn't say. They were just like, no.
They didn't say that you...
I got to go look at it again.
Okay, you're right. Well, I'll shut up.
Change subject.
I'll shut up about it.
I don't know.
It's just interesting to me, like because obviously you had to have violated their terms of service.
It's probably because I played the music before, and if you get too many copyright things, then they say you do because we did that. I used to get those a lot, and then I don't know the penalty for that. But that's probably why.
We lost 3 viewers, by the way.
Oh yeah, goodbye forever. You're dead forever. I want to know who you are. See,
it's good though. This is good because usually when you live stream on YouTube, you get no viewers. No. Now
I was shooting for the future.
Now we got 6 people
pop in and pop out. Who are they? Can
tell you I'm not going to
shout them out. No, shout them out.
I don't know who they are.
That's your job. Look it up.
Who's watching?
Any comments? Nikolai Pavlovich, bring your ass to the mic.
Okay, I'm not.
Don't play it.
Yeah,
don't play it. What the fuck are you doing?
I can't
what's going on in your life? What? What'd you say?
I told you. I just listened to that song "White Lines" by Grandmaster Flash for the first time.
For the first time.
I've never heard it. I'm 27. I've never heard it.
It sounds like you're lying.
No,
it's true. Lie?
No, he's true. He's just very upset about it.
Why are you? You feel old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody called me old. Somebody's like, "Yeah, I like getting advice from old guys like you." I was like, "Oh, what?"
The thing about your age though is that you're young old. You know what I mean? Like you're young. Like people will say you're young, but you're way older than me.
Yeah.
Way older.
Don't only say it twice.
You got like my whole. I have to live another one of my life to get your age. Isn't that insane?
That's insane.
That's really insane. And we're talking right now. We're sitting here
face to face. I'm the future. This is it. You think it's gonna be sweet and tech and like nope. At the back of a tiki bar.
20 years from now.
20 years.
If I'm here. I'm going to shoot myself.
I was way cooler 20 years ago.
I'm sure.
20 years ago.
Yeah, you guys make me feel bad about myself.
Fuck. 20. I was 20. Really? Yeah, shit.
Why are you feeling bad?
Doug, you make me feel bad.
Why do I make you feel bad?
What?
You're always bringing up the future.
How old are you?
20 years.
22.
My birthday's on Thursday. If anyone wants to come by, I'm working 11:30 to 8.
Really?
Yeah. At a place.
At the place.
Driving a forklift.
Nice.
Up and down brick roads.
Nice.
It's gonna be good.
fuck.
I'll be 23.
What are you drinking? What is this?
23 and me, vodka cranberry.
Nice.
I'm a white girl.
Yeah, you are.
It's okay though.
What's up, Steve? What's going on your end of the world?
I don't know.
How's that white privilege?
White privilege is it's holding up, but as always, it's wavering. You know what I mean? It doesn't extend as far as it used to.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's why he's mad about.
No. I'm just joking around, obviously. No,
this isn't what I thought it was going to be.
Everything's great. Everything's super good. I'm having a really fun time. I had a really great Monday yesterday.
Big Monday?
Yeah, I had a good Monday. And now it's Tuesday.
You want to talk about the good Monday? Why was it good?
It was a good time. We have a mic on at 2 p.m. at Pioneer's Bar on Monday. It's a mild, it's a bit of a competing mic.
It's not a competing mic. It's just another mic.
It's true, another
just
mic.
Another mic.
2 p.m. Pioneer Bar on
That's your
29th
mic?
Street. Yeah, it's with Foster Rhodes.
Yeah, Foster Rhodes.
Love Foster Rhodes.
Yeah,
and we have a good time at this mic.
She's Foster Rhodes is
and she has two others.
Is leading black women into yoga.
Isn't that Foster Brooks?
Foster Rhodes.
Oh.
You don't know.
We're thinking of it two different.
Just get you don't know who anyone is.
No, I was on a show with her last Tuesday.
Only black girl named Foster.
Yeah, I was on a show with her on whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, good job.
But a lot of people that go to your mic probably leave your mic and then come to this one.
Oh, that's probably very true.
Yeah,
there are good amount of people stuck around this past Monday though, which is nice.
That is nice.
Yeah, beautiful.
And all the people that would come here came here.
Yeah.
The coop.
Yeah, it's the same shit. Like it doesn't.
And here we are. Look,
close.
And this is what I'm all about. Is I like to come here. I like to talk to you guys live on the internet. And then.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. Do we actually have anything to say?
I was letting you get to the point.
You were letting me get to the point.
Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting for you to cut me off.
No, I'm good. You can cut him off, though.
I'm thinking of this 30-second punchline.
Yes, you remember 30-second punchline. It has to be a joke every 30 seconds.
But it's a bad rule, though.
Is it a bad rule?
I think it's a bad rule. Because,
it keeps it as a comedy podcast.
It does keep it a comedy podcast, but not everything has to be funny.
Well,
some things that aren't funny are really funny.
Then it's not a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
But naturally, it's just putting it in your brain to say, hey, this
get
is
a joke out there.
This is getting boring.
It is. It's already. It's been boring.
That's the point.
I think it got boring once we changed the subject. But I'd rather talk about why it got kicked off YouTube.
Well, they didn't want me. Now you got to beg me to come back.
See, if you had a big YouTube following,
no, I didn't. That's why I'm not worried.
I know, but if you did, then you could get like a guy from YouTube to come on the show, and you could talk to him.
Oh, I want to be that powerful.
Yeah, that would be cool.
To
right?
talk to the YouTube guy.
The YouTube guy.
Like, here, this is Dubai, and when the production. Another year, maybe another year.
We got to get Casey Neistat on the show.
Yeah, he's never coming. Casey's never.
We always see who's watching.
Another year, maybe another year.
You got to get him on the show. Or maybe you could go on his show.
It has to pop.
Yeah, it
has to pop. I can't wait till the line is at the door and people are like, "Here, we came to see the podcast."
We came to see the podcast.
So come hang out with us. 2:15 at Otto's Shrunken Head for nobody who's watching.
Well, it's interesting because when you first started the mic, he's replying to people.
Are you replying?
He's doing my job.
Yeah. Good job.
I was supposed to.
But you're supposed to read them too. So I can say stuff back. Don't just write some racist shit.
Can we? What?
Oh my God!
Somebody said. Well, Nicola, first of all, told me that he said, "Where's the beanie?" Talking to me, I'm assuming. So I put the beanie on.
No, talking to me.
You. Oh,
he's talking to me. It's an inside joke that I have with him.
Beanie? Oh,
unless it's not.
Where's the beanie?
Because that was our whole thing. It's just that sort of thing is he had my beanie for like 2 months.
Oh, he stole your beanie?
Well, no, I left it here and then he was being nice. He's like, I have your beanie. And then we kept forgetting it a bunch of times. So, Doug, don't flatter yourself by thinking you're the crux, the center of the universe.
I do have a problem where I'm very selfish and narcissistic.
It's ridiculous,
that's what we're supposed
actually.
To do. Right?
I'm really coming to terms with it, though.
I don't know if that's what I do. I just like put my name on shit. So,
so that's definitely narcissistic.
I just need to put my name on it. Right? That's the only thing I like about Trump is to put your name on that shit. No matter what, they got to say your name. Like,
I'm itchy in the pants.
Huh?
That's what somebody says.
Say what?
Nothing.
Lynching pants?
Lynching pants.
Why do you always have to also assume that everything is a bad thing?
What?
I thought that's what you said.
You said lynching pants.
Yeah, lynching pants. What is it?
Read one. Good.
He said, okay, well, this is what we got. My friend, longtime buddy, Will Wheeler, for some reason, obviously turned this on because it was on my Facebook. Yeah. And he says, streaming this live to my kindergartners.
Yeah.
Don't say anything PG-13.
Get a kindergartner question. Can we get a question from the kindergartners?
Yeah, is he still watching? I don't know. How do I see who's watching?
From viewers.
It's also it's very late for kindergartners to be in.
They should be out of school.
Yeah, they are definitely not in kindergarten.
After school program.
And you probably shouldn't stream this to kindergartners.
Yeah, definitely. Jimmy was kicked off YouTube. I don't know if you know, buddy guy.
Yeah.
But, this is not the show for the 6-year-olds.
Oh, I got trolled too. He says, "Damn, dude looks older than me, and I'm 30." When I said I'm 27.
No, you look about 27.
You look 30 something.
No, I can see you passing for 30, but it's all. I mean, it's all kind.
But you do that thing. I want to say white people, rich people, people with money is you look poorer than you are. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of female comics do that, where they do that bummy look, and then to look up and then I don't know, but they really have money. That's the point. Here's a new fat. I'll tell you, mate. Go.
Go, because I have nothing.
The new fashion thing is to look like a civil service worker. Like I've been seeing a lot of like model type Switzerland girls in like UPS jackets.
UPS jackets.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a
new, in an army jacket. EMT. It's a brown jacket. It says UPS, but it's like the half. It's just the jacket. It's not like full pants. You're not going to work.
Now that's cultural appropriation.
A little bit.
Ever heard.
And I took a picture the other day of a girl in an EMT jacket, and it was a coat. Clearly not an EMT. Hi, hello, come hang out.
Hold on, time out.
Yeah,
fuck this guy. I do not look older than this guy right here.
Oh my god,
this guy is asserting that he looks older than me. Fuck you, Chris Rails.
How are you?
Yeah, we're getting trolled on the podcast. He says, "Dang, I'm 30, and I look real."
Of course, you're gonna stand right there. Right there, in front of the camera. I was waiting for the stop. It was like, yeah, we're live. Don't sit right there. Sit right there, Flora. I'm so glad you're here. You should have came earlier so you get on the podcast.
You can be on the show. You want to take?
No, stay there. Sit up close and just talk to us. Be the lady voice of the mic of the podcast.
Yeah, we do need.
It's distracting. No, this is too distracting. This live.
It's good. I really like it. I think it's great.
You like it? It's an ad.
I was a naysayer at the beginning, and I've come around.
You like it?
In the past 5 minutes.
We'll keep doing it until we don't like it.
Because people,
it's more interaction.
I have a Facebook.
Yeah,
and it's the only thing that I have. And so it's gonna build you up. So people know me.
Fucking piece of shit.
Is this the thing that I want to be associated with?
Sit right here. Are you?
I don't like being on camera live. This is like the.
How long are you here for?
I live here now.
You live here now? Oh man, how long have you been doing comedy?
2 years.
2 years. You've been circling doing comedy for 2 years?
I've been in LA doing it.
Okay. And when'd you get here?
A month ago.
I'm seeing myself from 30 seconds ago, and I'm just like, look, it's
this is
terrible.
just a podcast we do before the mic. All right, so you can jump on anytime.
You want to pull a chair up and just bring a chair on stage?
You want to close it out?
Get on the
bring your ass. Bring your ass. Bring. Sitting next to these fucking guys.
Stop
good. Yeah. So, switch seats with her.
Okay.
Yep. Get in.
I want the book.
There it is.
It's still like being on it.
Cool.
Okay,
introduce yourself.
What's up?
Steve, get closer. Get close.
I like being in this dark corner over here.
If you could just leave the frame.
Yeah, get out of the fucking frame. Like, don't fall off.
I'm not gonna fall. Don't worry.
Tell what's your origin story, Flora?
What do you mean?
Like how'd you get into comedy? Ex-boyfriend,
where your
all
parents
that stuff.
shot and you got bit
Everybody
by
dead.
a spider.
Everybody died. It's only 6 cats, and I'm working for them. Yeah, I'm working for them. I'm working for no money for them.
Yeah.
For the cats. I don't do it for the cats.
Do it for the cats. Good job.
Yeah.
That might be the name of the podcast.
So you
do it for the cats.
So you're from Florida.
From Miami. I lived in LA for the past 6 years.
Yeah. How was that?
How was that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's sunny.
LA. Did you start comedy?
I was 10. Okay. I did start comedy in LA.
You were 10.
I was 10.
You're not 10 anymore.
No.
10.
You're definitely not. You're Middle Eastern.
Oh my God, no! Everyone always thinks I'm
White
Middle
Spanish,
Eastern.
Italian.
I'm Spanish, French,
Oh,
but
okay.
I look
White
Middle
Spanish.
Eastern.
You look Turkish.
Anything that's hairy, I look like apparently. So Greek or
you look
Middle
Eastern Europe, like Turkish.
Well, that's because I'm pale. I had a homeless guy on the street the other day ask me if I was Soviet Union. That's how pale I am.
Just the whole place.
Yeah, I was like, that's not a sentence. That's not a fair sentence.
Are you Soviet Union?
You Soviet Union? I was like, oh wow, I need to go get a spray tan.
God damn.
That's a guy who's been homeless since the 70s. You know what I mean?
He had an accent and everything. Like, you Soviet Union? I was like, oh shit.
People's Republic.
Yeah. So that's.
I like Steven's.
What, Steve?
I don't know.
What happened?
I'm just distracted by the video. Sorry, I keep looking back.
But you gotta share though. If that's your job,
What's happening on the live?
Nobody's watching it.
Nobody's watching.
Nobody.
It was only me.
Okay.
Oh, everybody's gone.
You gotta add Flora. I know Flora has followers and likes and all that shit. No?
Just the cat.
You don't do social media?
I have a little bit, but
maybe
not
Nicola.
a lot.
Oh wait, but we have a fourth now.
What social media is this?
This is
Facebook. Now we have a fifth.
I don't do that.
It's under me, Jimmy Peoples.
Get on Facebook. It's the next new.
Now we're back down
Get on
to
Facebook.
You're not on Facebook?
Back down.
No,
to
I'm
one.
on Facebook. I'm on Facebook.
Steven doing the live play-by-play.
One down.
We're back to one.
It's only me watching it.
It's
Right
still
now.
just you. Well, when you get maybe I'll go on. You know what it is? I think it's because my hair doesn't look good and no one wants to.
No, your hair looks
great.
great.
That's what I wanted to hear. Okay.
You look fantastic.
I felt the same
A little
thing about
pale.
me.
Yeah.
A little pale.
Smell like
Soviet
eucalyptus.
Union. Little eucalyptus.
Yeah, you smell like eucalyptus.
That my perfume broke in my purse, so I think that's
It just wafted in it.
aromatic. Yeah.
Cool.
I can't wear perfume or cologne. I'm
That's
allergic to it.
I wear gym spray. That's it.
What's a gym spray?
Gym spray is like cheap cologne. It's like a spray, like an
Axe
Cole.
body spray.
Yeah.
You ever had spray?
Yeah.
Do you
But
spray
it's the
on
Kenneth
shampoo?
Cole one.
He wears a body spray.
I wear body
shampoo?
spray.
Dry shampoo.
But Kenneth Cole.
But it's
Dry
Kenneth
shampoo
Cole.
is
It's
for
a
people
Cole.
who don't want to wash their hair.
Dry
shampoo.
I
It's
don't
lotion.
use it.
No.
I don't use it, but it's become much more
Dry
like I've been seeing
shampoo
that
is lotion.
ads
Is that
now.
not lotion?
No, that's
No,
you
no,
put
it's
the dry
different.
shampoo on your body.
Dry
Yeah,
shampoo.
you put lotion on your hair. Oh, you don't
What
have
the
any
fuck
hair.
is dry
That's-
shampoo?
Dry shampoo
Dry
is just like
shampoo
it's a
it
product
dries
that's
out the
becoming-
oils in your hair.
They advertise it for men now. I saw some ads.
You saw that for men?
Yeah, like a real masculine, like Old Spice ad where it's like, try some dry shampoo! Wah! And then they,
I love how Old Spice has
Terry
to make
Crews.
it super manly.
Wasn't he fired from the
Terry
Old Spice campaign? Didn't they
No.
let him go?
Are you vaping on the pod?
He's vaping on the pod. There's no rules to
I
this.
quit smoking
Flora.
cigarettes.
So you have a jewel?
I got a Juul.
There's no rules.
I
No
smoked
rules.
for 4 months, and my fiance
It was
hated it.
ew.
It is
Yeah.
pretty genius, though, that people are like, how are we going to get the kids smoking again? And
Yeah.
they're like, well, connect it to USB.
Make
USB.
it
Make it so you can plug it in to your
You make
computer.
it high tech.
Yeah, it's high tech. That's how they got them.
Yeah. I already got kicked out of an apartment building for smoking weed in New York, so
Oh, that stinks.
I'm not adapting.
You smoke weed? That's cool.
I'm so cool.
That's really cool. Nobody smokes weed.
Who smokes it?
Yeah.
Edibles?
Apparently
Everybody
not.
does edibles,
Apparently
right?
not.
It's
Only-
CBD
This is
oils?
what happens when you live in LA and then you move to New York and like
No.
you get kicked out of an apartment
No,
building.
you can't smoke anymore. You gotta preserve
What do
your
you-
lungs.
No, New York is bad. They will arrest you.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like
Will
if you
they?
if
They
you
know,
smoke
unless
it-
her-
No, I had
Well,
to.
no,
I
yeah,
made
you're
a
right,
scene.
you're
I
right.
started crying.
Yeah,
I made everyone. I told them I had a medical condition.
You ever see a white girl cry?
That's-
Everything changes in
Yes,
there.
that's right. They were like, oh, we'll
The
take-
sound of a white girl cry. Do a fake cry.
That's right.
Thank
It's
you.
not-
And that's how I got moved downstairs.
That's super. I could get free shit just for her crying.
Yeah.
Like we just walk
What do you
somewhere and be
need?
like,
Bring her
What do
around.
you need?
But I don't.
Tell me what you need. You need more body spray.
More body spray. It's just
More body spray.
And I don't know. I want to talk about. Fuck.
Yeah.
That was good.
So that happened.
Should we do like an activity together right now?
You wanna
we
do
have any segments?
A bingo bango
What?
bongo?
Should we have a
Okay.
segment?
Do a segment.
What?
Bring it up.
Let's do a bingo bango bongo. How
What
about
the
that?
fuck?
that?
That sounds white
Okay,
as fuck.
lead the way, Doug.
I'll-
They
well,
may be
nobody
too
else
white.
will say anything. So this is how we do it. Okay, so I'm going to start us off. I say bingo, and then I'll point to somebody random. They
I don't
say
like it. I don't like it
bango,
already.
and then we all say bongo together.
No. Fuck
Wait,
that.
what?
Does that sound
Okay.
fun?
If she agrees.
There's no game in this.
Here we go. No
Okay.
game.
I
So
thought
this
it
is
was
how
a
it
question.
works.
It has to be a
Try that.
conversation.
What activity is
This is how it works.
I mean, it's
Bingo.
his
What were you
proposed.
Good.
thinking?
This is a segment.
She doesn't like it. She was like, well.
Any other suggestions?
If you just try it.
What about on the live? Are we getting any? Nothing.
Nobody's nothing.
Because nobody's watching. Cool.
No.
You're gonna love it. This is about you guys and your
in a year, this is gonna be hot shit, Flora. Yeah. All right. So we're doing this for now.
We're doing it for
content.
We're doing it for the cats.
For content.
Flora, you're gonna do a bingo bango.
Okay.
You're gonna love
Try it.
Okay. This is how. So I'm gonna say bingo, and
someone's gonna say bongo.
Yeah, I point to somebody. They say bongo.
No bango.
They say bango, and then we all say bongo. Okay. Nice. All right. Here we go. Ready? I'm gonna count us in. All right. 3, 2, 1. Bingo.
Bango.
Bongo! I'll play along.
Okay. I don't think we're gonna get followers with that game. That game might not
I'll roll with you. I wouldn't let you go.
We tried it.
But it was good, right? It was something. It was fun.
Okay.
I tried it, and I can't say.
That's why as fuck.
It's the only.
What's going on with you? What are you struggling with? That's the go-to question when.
Him?
You. Nope, you.
Oh, I was like, he looks like he's struggling.
No, I know these guys.
I'm just struggling at looking.
What am I struggling with?
Yeah.
Today?
In life.
Bongo.
Bingo.
Bongos.
Struggling in life?
Struggling in life.
You have struggles?
I have so many. I have all my whole life is a struggle.
How? How old are you?
I'm 28.
28.
Oh,
see?
Yeah, Steven definitely looks older than you.
Yeah, he does look older.
That's
you guys
bullshit. Look at her. That's bullshit.
No,
if you really take a good look.
Oh, what?
You see how close I am to her?
No,
just shut it down. I'm gonna cry.
So
don't make me go outside and cry.
See, we don't mention. If you really got close as I am right now, get as close to our face. I'm 27.
Okay.
Same age.
Oh, because I have a lot of wrinkles because I'm stressed. Is that what
no Why are you stressed?
What are you talking about?
What are you stressing about?
She's also wearing makeup, too, keep in mind.
What? Which is fine.
No, I'm natural. I'm natural. This lighting is awful. This lighting makes me look like Soviet Union.
Don't hit all of it.
You got to use something to cover up those crow's feet.
Yo, fuck.
No, I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Well, no, this is what I needed. I needed a good ego boost.
You'll get it.
No, this is it. It's happening. I feel really pretty. I feel really nice.
No, it's good. I go with the flow.
No,
I said you looked good earlier.
Go with the flow. Yeah, that's right.
I said you looked good.
Are you?
And I said, I said that you looked younger than him.
Yeah, but then you said double down and said the worst thing at the end of the conversation. You said the nicest thing and then the worst thing.
It's the compliment sandwich.
Yeah.
It's the compliment sandwich. It was a half bun. It was a half bun because it was only
but I just lived my hilarious truth in between these.
And I lived the sadness in all of it.
Don't get out of the sadness.
I know. I'm just joking.
Oh, are you?
It's just because I have to combat it. Obviously, did you see what the bastard said about me?
What did he say?
I didn't see it, and honestly, he looked really young, but he had no wrinkles.
He's black. His skin looked good.
Yeah,
he's black guy.
skin.
I can't go back in the comments.
No.
He says he's like, damn, I'm 30 and I look way younger than that guy.
Well, what was he comparing it to? Like this light?
He said he was 20.
Because this lighting's not good.
It's true.
Well, the camera quality is really abhorrent.
But like my face is so bright and white, you don't even. I don't have.
Well, you're right in the light.
Yeah.
So you should switch, but you're fine. You're good.
So,
there you go. See that?
So wait a minute.
What?
So you've been doing comedy for 2 years?
I've been doing comedy for 2 years.
In
LA. I've been acting in LA for 6 years.
Nice.
How'd that go? Sister.
Did you go to school?
There's two of you?
What? Did I go to school?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I'm Meisner trained. I mean, like acting.
Meisner. Not a Stanislavski
big deal?
guy. No,
Meisner.
I like the Meisner as well.
Meisner.
Too good. Inner monologue. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a good 2 years.
We're getting into the acting. I like it. He's disgusted with me.
He looks how I felt.
I love to do exercises. No, I just get annoyed when Doug just regurgitates like the 3 sentences that he's read online.
Because he acts like he knows, but he doesn't know shit. And he acts so serious, like, yes, I'm nice. He knows shit.
He just pulls from what he knows.
I like the Meisner.
Hey, no, I took an acting class in high school.
On that special, that I was talking about those people that read one article about or watch one episode about something, and then like they forever have something to say about everything.
Literally,
it's me, but I'm great at retaining information, though. I really am.
So you're great at regurgitating what other people.
But that's all it is. Is retaining information.
No, that's not info. Though that's not. You're not deducing the information. You're just like directly regurgitating like their take on it.
Yeah, but do you know the difference
difference between Meisner and Stanislavski?
Nobody knows.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you even know?
Do you even know?
Because I know. I know.
Get my loop earrings.
I know that Stanislavski is like Chekhov.
I
know that Stanislavski is like Chekhov plays and like that Russian shit.
So crazy.
And then I know that Meisner is like exactly. It's like method.
No, opposite.
I
don't think either one of you know.
That's bullshit. It's like it's all
kind of the same. It's all method.
Yeah, but
like all of those are methods.
But Meisner comes from like you try to have more of like a healthy mental like.
Uda Hagen.
So you did Meisner, right? And then you quit acting.
Yeah, I hated.
Is that what it's all?
I hated Hollywood so much.
Mm-hmm. But don't you take acting classes to get jobs?
Yeah, no.
To get better?
Well, you take acting classes to better your craft.
Were you approached for the Scientology thing?
No, but I did have an audition for a Scientology commercial, and I said no.
You said no.
I was like, I'm not doing it.
What happened? Did you have to be in Scientology to do the commercial?
That's in LA.
You don't, but you can do it for the money, or you can just not be a part of it.
That's how Scientology really got their foot in the door. Is because
Hollywood.
Through actors. Yeah, they would take these young, naive actors, and they would hold classes, and then they would recruit the actors into Scientology.
And they also know that if you're famous and you're into it, more people are going to want to do it.
Exactly.
That's what their whole
John Travolta, Tom Cruise. Yeah, those. Yeah. So
God damn it. Yeah, good.
But Hollywood is gross.
Also, again, a single YouTube video that he's watched.
That was the trailer for her dog.
Yeah, the little girl from King of Queens or whatever.
Do you still want to make movies, or do you?
Sometimes I think about it, but I just like comedy more.
Yeah,
comedy.
Yeah. I'll take that. But eventually it's going to lead back to that. Right?
I mean, I hope so, and I'll do it, but it'll be different. I feel like when you're like a young girl in Hollywood, like you're only going to get shitty opportunities unless you're somebody,
I feel like
unless you're a model and then you became famous.
I feel like we're more in the era of the DIY. Like you can just do the shit yourself.
And that's what I prefer. And that's what I love about comedy too.
Yeah, I like that way better. Not fuck Hollywood, but do it yourself.
Yeah.
When you were a kid, did you act?
No. I grew up in Miami. There's no.
Oh, you didn't do like community theater, nothing.
They don't have a theater.
Really?
There's no theaters in Miami.
There's that one big one in the arts, like the fancy one that they do, like the Broadways that come on tour or something.
But no, not a theater district. Okay.
There is a little theater community that they do dancing and stuff.
We've been here for a while. Huh?
Yeah, really, Steve. You're lighting us. Fuck up.
It's my time?
No, it's your time. What do you want to talk about?
We have made this all about.
What questions do you have for New York comics?
Well, tell me, how long have you guys been in New York? Are you guys from New York?
I'm from Massachusetts originally. I've been here for 3 years.
That's LA.
I've been doing comedy for 3 years. Where are you from?
I'm from New York City. I've been here my whole life. And it sucks, I'm just like one of those big giant assholes that like, it was like really funny and cool to be a big giant like Seinfeld asshole. But then it was like, no, that's not cool. That's not funny. And now it's all just like, oh shit, we're raised to just be really complaining about nothing. And now it's like, oh, we got to actually cool our shit and, be nice. No. That's where I'm at. You don't understand that? No. Have you ever seen the show Seinfeld,
I've maybe watched a half of the episode.
It's for white people.
It is for white people.
Exactly. And again, so that's one of those things. So it's like that recovery.
Don't tell them about it. Is that
It is that like all New Yorkers for the longest time, like actually like up until like recently, all New Yorkers really genuinely thought that New York was the center of the universe.
It is.
And it's like something that we actually believe.
It's not?
Turns out that it's actually not.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on. Even the aliens come here.
You ever heard of Syria?
Huh? No, not.
It's common over there.
No, it's literally.
They're doing some really cool shit in like Atlanta.
Are they?
Yeah.
Atlanta is popping for Hollywood too. All the new shows they're casting over
being filmed in Atlanta
is
much cheaper.
Also, it's because LA.
Same with Vancouver.
LA is like an overpopulated nightmare. And there's fire. They have fires there.
The fires are crazy. It literally looks like the apocalypse.
They just burn it up.
And they have no water.
Yeah, they don't have any water.
No water.
We're the drought.
I remember I was watching the 49ers game, and everybody had the masks on because there was a fire nearby. And they were like, if the levels get up, we'll have to cancel the game. But you could see the smoke. It was like literally, they showed like the fire was like towns over.
Moderate to hazardous air quality.
Yeah,
you couldn't even see the sky. You just see like a red light from the sun, and it looked like the apocalypse. Wow. Like it looked like the opening scene.
And meanwhile, it's like millions of people are going there like every day. Not millions every day, but like people are going there. Millions of people are going there every year to just like
move in there.
Make it. You know what I mean? And also just going there for like pilot season, it's just like a crazy, dreadful. You know,
it's the same here though. People are flocking to New York, not just New York City, but like Long Island. There's a million new people in Long Island every year.
What? Why?
I don't know. People just fucking move there. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't tell you.
Where is Long Island?
People moving out of the city into Long Island, or
no? People just moving from anywhere to Long Island. I don't know why, but there's the same population of New York City as the population of Long Island right now.
No.
Yeah, there's 8 million people living on Long Island.
I don't even know where it is, and that's not. I don't.
It's like right over there.
So there would be 16 million people.
But what's going on over there that people are moving to? Like cheaper housing?
It's cheaper than New York City, definitely. There's a lot of rich people. The Hamptons. You ever heard of the Hamptons?
Yes,
that's Long Island. Long Island is the Hamptons.
Long Island.
No, I don't believe.
It's like where the airport is.
No. It's east. Yeah, where the airport is.
Look at the population of Long Island. There's no way Doug's right.
I'm pretty sure it's around 8 million.
8 million? There'd be 16 million people.
Wow, 7.5.
In Long Island alone?
I read articles.
Keep in mind.
Then I regurgitate the information.
Keep in mind, there still is like, there's probably like 400 million.
So how many in
Manhattan,
in New York, in the metro?
I think there's 10 million people in
Manhattan. But what about Brooklyn? Like,
no. New York City as a whole, there's like 10 million. Yeah.
NYC population.
So that's not
even less though. I think it's like 8 million.
It's like 1,000 more. 1,000 million more. 100,000 million more.
100,000 million.
I'm just like,
what number is that?
The numbers.
But so exactly, so like New York has been at 8 million for a while, and the whole thing is like the city can. There's only so many apartments, like the city can only accommodate so much. But the thing about LA is it's the cars that make it the overpopulated place that everyone's going in there and driving, and like it's because it was only 3 million when we were kids, and now it's at 4 million.
Not him. He wasn't a kid.
Yeah.
But us.
How many, Jimmy? When you were a kid, I bet there were like probably like 2 billion less people in the world.
There were a lot less people. I don't know where all you guys came from. I was like,
LA didn't even exist.
That's why we hate you so much. We were like, where did you all come from?
So scary. That's the scariest thing is that in 1960 there were 3 billion people, and now there's like 7 billion.
Yeah, there's double, even more.
You did all that fucking.
It's exponential.
It's a lot of fucking.
And then everyone wonders, it's like, why is there all this bad stuff happening now? It's like, because there's not enough.
Made all these shitty people.
This is the craziest thing, though. Here's the craziest thing. It's like there's more people than ever. There's less for everyone. There's less stuff for everyone than ever, and yet, like, we are more entitled to things than ever. It's like we have more, like, human rights are at a higher standard than ever, so like we're entitled to more, and there's less to offer, which is crazy.
But if there's more people, there's more people to create more stuff. No?
It's also
there's only so much. There's a lot more garbage too.
Garbage.
I think about how much shit there is.
Everyone says like in Hollywood, like do your own thing. It's like, you know how many people are doing their own thing, and it's disgusting. It's so shitty.
Yeah.
And the line.
Thank God for the guy that gets rid of it, man.
The line
the guy that just makes it go away. Take this away, guy.
What's the whole deal? Why can't we shoot the garbage into space? Why haven't they figured this one out?
I've always wondered this.
Right? Why haven't they gotten this
apparently, I've done some research on it, and apparently the emissions, from the rocket launches will be just as bad. But I don't really buy that. I don't buy it, honestly.
How do we get the? Yeah.
You need 4 or 5 rocket launches a year.
It's definitely an episode of Futurama.
We should.
That's another article that he read.
We should practice
4 or 5 rockets a year, I think.
But
take care of the garbage situation.
Because he says it with such confidence that you take it, and he'd be like, 4 or 5 rockets. But you're there to catch his bullshit.
Keep in mind, the article that he read is from a fully disreputable news source. Like, it's not real.
He didn't. It's his own article.
I listen to NPR.
They should invent teleportation, shoot it in a teleport, and then shoot it in space.
Oh, but then once we have a teleporter, though, then like boom, we can get rid of cars. You know, there's no problem.
You're right.
Once we have teleportation, that's the real dream. It's like, I mean, I'm sure we think about that one every day.
Yeah.
Practice using it on trash. How about that?
Yeah.
But
practice on trash.
Also, the crazy thing is, with so many people on the planet, the line is so thin for like things being okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Have you heard about the flooding in the Midwest? Like there were huge, massive floods.
No.
Okay, there were these huge, massive floods this month.
Okay, tell me about the article.
In the Midwest. the floods like destroyed all these corn farms, and they use corn to make ethanol to mix it with gasoline. So when you pump gas into your car, you're using corn that they grow in the Midwest, and all this corn was destroyed. So now gas prices are shooting through the roof because the Midwest doesn't have any corn. Isn't that fucked up?
What are they going to do with us? Seriously. I mean, we're here complaining about real problems, but the corn?
Well, it's not just the corn. The corn affects everything. If you don't have corn, you don't have gas.
Is that
the
only farm that has
corn? That's the most Midwest thing I've ever heard. Yes. And I believe
Is that the only farm that makes corn?
But you're talking about like the Mississippi River runs through the whole country, Jimmy. Okay. And the Mississippi River overflowed and destroyed like a bunch of destroyed like a bunch of farms.
Okay,
it's not just one farm.
Destroy that.
Well, I don't know the facts because I didn't read the article.
Well, he doesn't either.
No, but I mean, if they're killing all the corn, I'm sure it's definitely going to be.
Well, I don't know what to say about this now. I'm sorry.
They make bourbon.
Sorry I brought it up.
You're just angry?
Yeah.
We're all screwed. Everything's we're all fucked. Really bad.
Oh, I don't think it's that bad.
You don't think it's that bad?
No, I think they want us to think it's that bad.
What do you
so they can
smoke
raise
cigarettes
the
too?
Yeah. Yeah, I want them. No, I feel like vegan. I feel like that's a conspiracy to make people stop eating meat.
Oh, tell me about your conspiracy. Oh, but that meat thing actually is crazy.
It's all about the cow fart.
That cow fart thing is pretty crazy.
Cow fart? It's all about the cow fart.
Did you know that
what?
Apparently there is a theory, and this is again I have read one.
Everybody farts.
But it's from this one guy's book, and it's like all the climate change study thing comes from this one guy's book, and it's all excerpts in these newspapers. And apparently there is a study that if you were to start feeding cows seaweed and not corn anymore, that you could decrease the carbon emissions in America by 60%.
Because cows
aren't supposed to be fed corn, so they create these like high methane gas farts. And there's also, think about how many cows are in America.
But all farts are methane, though.
There's more cats than are cows. Cats fart a lot,
well,
too.
Think about this.
Cats are just
Think about this. They're not the heavy, but you're not giving them, heavy methane. They're not, to be, they're farting all day long.
Think about this.
No, I don't think my cats fart.
They're killing... In America alone, we kill 4 billion chickens a year. That's 4 billion chickens that are all farting and shitting. And all of that methane is going up into the atmosphere. And that's just chickens. That's not including pigs
and this is
cows.
Also, we're reiterating, this isn't just one of those things where it's we're pontificating a theory. This is just from, 2 studies.
It's real.
This is, but also it's it is true. It's just from 2 specific studies that this is coming from, and we're regurgitating the facts that we read about these. But having said that, it is a real scientific study. That was big in 2010 that everyone was talking about.
2010.
Yeah.
And we're okay now.
We're okay now, but haven't you heard that everyone's we have literally 9 years to make things better?
Yeah.
I did
9 years?
hear that a lot. In 30 years, there'll be no more fish in the sea.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to tell our kids what fish were.
I don't believe it.
My kids' kids. Or I don't know, who knows.
I don't believe it.
Think about how expensive...
I actually heard this from a marine biologist in Florida.
No. I mean, please continue. No, I'm not. But think about how expensive food is right now.
No, it's true.
And that's it's going to keep going up until... And the reason it's not that expensive because they're trying to make an extra buck. It's that expensive so that they don't run out at a certain point. So that they keep the price locked down so that people don't buy up all the Rice Krispies. So then, supply and demand at a certain point.
Yeah, you know how they supposedly store all the seeds in the bunker in Nevada?
Yeah.
You think they stored really good weed?
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing that now.
Yeah.
That's what I have.
But you're late, though. They were storing that shit 20 years ago. Yeah. They were ready 20 years ago for this. For this. The seed bank. They were talking about that they were talking about it in '95. So they had to be doing it at least 10 years before that.
Okay, it's 2:59.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this thing up. We're getting the light.
Tell where she got depressed. Did you feel her? She's like, damn.
We did. We started.
I gotta go home.
I want to go home.
I gotta go home, my cat.
Tell them where they can find you, Doug.
My name's Doug. Brady can find me.
That's a tall guy. Why is that guy so tall?
6'5"?
Yeah.
6'5"?
Huge. Yeah.
Oh, you're at the free kite.
Where you from?
Morocco.
Oh, yeah, Moroccan.
Hey, he slept in over the summers, okay?
North African. What?
We did a lot of sleeping in his childhood.
I went to Morocco last year.
Where can they find you online?
Me?
Yep.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram.
Yep.
At fl.0ra.
That's terrible.
It's awful, but it's how they spell Flora, but it looks like Flora. FL0. That's RA.
Horrid.
Well, excuse me, I didn't know Flora was a really popular Instagram name for all vegans. So it's a vegan name now.
Flora is.
Do you have a website?
Yeah, but I didn't. Yeah, FloraGignac.com.
Yeah, you got a website.
My last name is Gignac. That's me.
This is a show.
Yeah, I have a show tomorrow, Gotham.
Yes, really?
Yeah. Vintage
Lounge. It's just a new talent show. I mean, anyone
That's
can
the
get
Tuesday
on
show.
I can't get on.
What?
They won't let me go on.
Yeah,
they don't
because
like,
Doug's a piece of shit.
I talk about stuff that people don't
Is
like.
it a bringer?
Fucking horses.
What?
I tell them stop talking about fucking horses.
No.
I don't, but I want to be on it without having to bring people.
No, yeah. He started with 8 people, and I said 5 people.
You talk them down?
I cried.
Yeah, you cried. It's the initial.
I just said in the picture.
You get whatever you want. You get whatever you want. Oh man,
it's pretty aggressive.
Where can I find you, Steve?
Stephen Wolff, Instagram.
That's it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But Wolff with 2 Fs.
Wolff with 2 Fs.
Thank you.
This is another episode of People's Mic. Whoever's still, nobody's watching. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimmyPeoples.com. Now on Facebook. We'll be here on Facebook until something crazy happens. We'll be back tomorrow, 2:15. Also, go to the Facebook page, People's Mic. What else? Don't subscribe to the YouTube channel.
No, please subscribe. Jimmy needs help. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Get us back on YouTube. What else? We're here every day, Monday to Friday, for the People's Mic at 2:15, followed by the open mic at 3 o'clock. Comedians welcome. You want to be on the podcast? Just walk in and hang out. You can come whenever you want. And we'll see you tomorrow. Give it up for the one guy. Give it up. Bye. Thank you. Dude.